Numbers from WSDOT tell us that more than 4 times a day there's an accident in a construction zone across the state. And those workers on the shoulder of the road, they say those near misses, there's just too many to count.
To be a roadside worker
I'm called to serve the public.
is to have a whole lot of stories once you're off the clock.
Near miss
Inches from my bumper before they swerve.
scares me to death.
And that's what we have happen.
It's to have a few stories you don't want to tell.
One's enough for me.
That includes
I mean,
Larry
I
Lawther.
still kind of flinch every time I see the particular brand of the truck that hit us.
3 years ago, a truck sideswiped Larry's crew.
That was my first year on the crew.
For one of his coworkers, it was their last.
Because of he received some injuries in the accident, he's been out on Labor and Industries injury since the accident.
A torn rotator cuff knocked him off the line.
There's only 2 of us that are still on that crew.
But sometimes,
There you go. Nice job keeping your chest up a little taller.
a work zone wreck can knock workers entirely
Yeah, you kind of crossed over there.
off their feet.
I just have to learn how to walk again,
A driver hit Paul Weber
what it comes down to. So
last fall.
from what happened, that's a good trade.
But since 1950, Paul's right. He's actually one of the lucky ones. WSDOT says 61 workers have died on the job. Just last year, 596 were injured. And the problem's getting worse year to year, which makes it harder to go to work.
Scared it may be my day.
It's an ambitious goal, but WSDOT just hopes these are stories they never have to tell ever again.
I think sometimes we forget that the folks on the side of the road, they're just people just like them.
I would still love to go home at night and not have to worry about being hit or being involved in another accident.
Those roadside workers know that their work does slow down traffic, but they say it's just not worth it to put yourself in that danger, your passengers, or the workers too. Reporting in Spokane, Andrew Bartline, Nonstop Local.